Hi everyone, welcome back to another episode of Lizzie One-to-One. Now joining me today is NAYOTAA, a talented female musician who not only goes within R&B and soul, but she also ventures into her own label, isn't it, as well? You've created your own label.
Yeah,
so we'll get into that. But I was researching you, and an interesting little fact about you is you were part of Kindred Spirits, wasn't it? When you were 12.
Oh my God, she's my skeleton out of closet.
So yeah, how did that come about?
So I was part of a choir called New London Children's Choir when I was living in London at the time, and so the director was Ronald Corpse, and he wanted to create a choir and create an album for the Christmas time. And so he auditioned a lot of kids, and I was one of them, so was my brother. And I got the part, and for a good year, we were rehearsing the songs, we were recording the songs, and then like at the end of the year, at Christmas time, we were just promoting the songs. So the album came out, I think, around November time, and it was just kind of like a good year of experience of how it's like to be part of the music industry, and how everything comes about from the beginning to the end. So we performed at the Horse Show in 2007, I believe, and also the Strictly Come Dancing as well, which was like one of my favorite shows. And so it was just an experience of its own, wasn't it?
What an interesting journey, especially that's your childhood in a way. Did you still have time to be a kid during that time?
Definitely. I was still attending primary school, so it was just like a year of experience. I couldn't attend school as much because of attending shows and recording, which I really didn't mind anyway, because I had a lot of fun just having that music experience as well. But it was a good fun, and I had an amazing experience.
Was it mine in class ended up endorsing? That's how it came about. And is it EMI? Records,
EMI Records, yeah.
So how was that influence? Obviously, what age did you end up going away from that and venturing into your own circuit of music?
So at that age, I was 8, turning 9 years old. I've always been interested in music since I was very young. So something like this wasn't really like a surprise, because if I wasn't part of the Kindred Spirits, I'll still be involved in music or performing arts in general. So a few years after that, I started making music with my brother McCoy, and we were a sibling duo called EZD, and we started creating alternative R&B and soul music. And we just really decided to write as much music as we can, create and post a few covers on Instagram. And this is the time when we were in Coventry right now. So we were very involved in the creative community in Coventry. So programs like the Belgrade with the Black Youth and the Imagineers, and also Positive Youth Foundation, which has influenced us so massively. They've helped us so much, not just being creative-wise, just growing up as teenagers to young adults as well, which we are so grateful for as well. So yeah, the music really never stopped. It's always been in us. It's been through my family as well. So we've always been surrounded by it, which is actually amazing.
Do you ever have days when you're like, can you just leave me alone? You know what? You just annoy me.
With McCoy, I guess, obviously, because we are siblings first before anything else. But we live together right now, so I actually hardly ever see him, so I do miss him a lot. So every time I do see him, we try and catch up as much as possible, and I help him with his music stuff, and he helps me with mine as well, which is always great.
Because I can hear there's also a bit of an accent in your voice. Is it Belgian? Am I wrong, or?
It could be, but I think it's also a mix of London and Coventry accents. Yeah. So that is just lovely mashed up. And I hang around with my mum a lot, and she has a strong Belgian accent as well. So maybe
That's
it's
so
a bit
cool.
of that. Thanks.
I don't think I've ever really met anyone that's from there. So you're probably my first person where I'm hearing that. slight accent. So yeah, it's nice. I enjoy meeting new people and from different backgrounds as well. I love that.
Oh, that's amazing. Where are you from, sir? Because I do hear a northern accent as well.
I'm from good old Wolverhampton.
Oh, Wolverhampton. So you're not too far from us.
Oh, no. To be fair, no, I'm not. When I think about it, I really want to come down to London, but that's in the future when COVID backs off.
Oh, yeah, of course.
A bit. So
definitely.
For those that are new to you, how would you describe your sound? Because it's an interesting one, because I feel like it's spoken word mixed with a lot of different infusions.
Mm-hmm. So my sound is called soul pop, which is a popular music with a soulful sound. I try and dabble in as much genres as possible. I never let that stop me, and it actually also excites me as well, because I love trying new and creative sounds. And yeah, it's just definitely soul pop, so that's what it's called.
Did your mum ever play that, or anyone that you were influenced by growing up?
Yeah, well, my mum played a lot of like French musicians like Claude François and Nana Mouskouri, and it was more my dad who would show us like the 80s music, so like the 80s American like R&B, so Michael Jackson, The Whispers, Diana Ross, The Supremes, which I was like, I love, especially like Shaka Khan. I was actually listening to her the other day.
Only the greats.
So, yes, of course, the greats only. So yeah, they definitely had their share of interest of what songs that they wanted to share, or just play in their house, really, what they enjoyed, and we just kind of like took it from them. And in the household, we're actually humongous Michael Jackson fans, so we would always play his songs. Till this day, we actually still play his
Would you do the dance? Will you be doing the dances as well?
When we were younger, yes. Today, not so much.
Don't pretend that you don't do them now. Don't pretend that you're not looking in the mirror.
I really wished I had those moves today, but it just doesn't work. When I was younger, definitely I had that energy. But now as a 23-year-old, it's just all gone. It's all gone out the window.
How does that make me feel? I'm 26. You're like going, I'm 23. And I'm like, oh gosh, man, we make me feel old. I mean, my joints are starting to hurt me now. So maybe that's...
Oh my gosh. Well, you're only as old as you feel, so...
Exactly. And I've noticed a lot of your music, you can hear your different, obviously your upbringing, different influences, because I like you have this recordings in the background and different sounds you play with. So where does that come from? Where was that thought process when you went into the studios?
So when it comes to the whole, I had like a vision of how 21 and Lost would be, and honestly I just gave it to my my spoken word artist and my producers to just do what they need to do. For example, a song called Dangerous Love, after performing at a Godiva festival, we all went to the studio and we all just started jamming out. And one of my good friends, Joshua Gukas, just started playing the bass, and I fell in love with it.
Guess I lose it every time, and it hurts. Though it's fake, I'm too blinded by this make-believe called love. And I hate that I'm in love, knowing you can't give enough. 'Cause this soul needs more attention, affection. You can't give a little more of your eyes.
I always record everything when it comes to sessions, small jams, even like studio recordings and stuff like that. My phone is always recording. And a couple of months after, I played it again, and I just felt like we were having such a good time, and we were just creating as artists, but more time just making memories. And I really wanted that to be in the LP, and things like the spoken word as well. I have a song called Ready, which is just basically about empowering myself and just challenging myself and not being afraid of going towards my dreams, and just being ready and prepared for anything and everything. And beforehand, I really wanted my good friend Özlem Yunat to just create and just think about just listening to the song and just the first thing that comes out for her to write it down. And she really felt like female empowerment through the song, and she just wrote it down, and that's what the spoken word came about at the beginning of the song. So it was more of a journey when it came to creating the LP, and it took like a good year to fully create it, and I'm really happy the way it came out.
I can be just who I is, a planet that empowers all the power of being my own sense of art. Why now? Why now? Don't worry about seeking alone. A place, space, and measure, ifs and weather, decisions and stories of memories in my head.
It's like you're telling a story, even again, like through the recordings with the jams with your mates. You're building that picture for people, which is nice to listen to. It creates different colours. I don't know. People see different things. Some people go like to describe it with food. I see different colours, if that makes sense.
Oh, that's so sick.
Different things like that. But yeah, it's interesting hearing that and hearing you say like you have a lot of creative people around you as well, which is nice. And has that just naturally happened when you've moved around? Have you just jumped and met different people?
Yeah, definitely. You know, making music is like my first thing. I don't think I can ever think of doing anything else. I know that I'll always have this creative side of me, which I will always be surrounded by. So all these people have come naturally, which is amazing. And I see a lot of more artists and creators coming about. So I feel like there's no way that you can miss out creative people because it's just literally around you.
Exactly.
Yeah, so my family is quite creative as well, which is always lovely. So I always send them a few of my things that I've recently written, and they always give me feedbacks as well, especially even in the household. I live with my siblings as well, and they're all quite creative.
I'm similar in the sense of I've got a lot of family, so I know I like having noise, like just then, so I'm just banged the door open. Cheers, that guys. Appreciate it. But going back to 21 and Lost, how come you titled it that? Because that's quite thought-provoking in a sense of being lost. I think everyone can identify at some point in their life. I felt that way.
Definitely. When I turned 21, I thought I had an idea of what I wanted to do in my life. And I had an idea, but I just didn't know how to execute it. And I didn't know which way was the right path for me, like music-wise, and just like myself as a person. And so I just turned into music, into my therapy, and I just wrote all my questions down, all my thoughts and feelings down. It didn't make sense at first, but I feel like once we created the project, because it wasn't really supposed to be a project at first, I was just writing just to take all my thoughts and feelings out of it, because, you know, usually when you just keep it in your head, it just drives you crazy. So it's always good to write it down. And from writing down, making a list, asking questions, it just turned to a song. And then from turning to a song, we recorded it, and then recording it, and it just turned into a project. And I feel like it was just really a lovely, nice, natural process. Like I said, I worked on it for a year with good people around me, like Credo Campenta and Danny Azar, and also Bank Sound based in Nigeria as well. So I have a great, amazing friends, which
how did that happen?
Really helped me.
With him being based in Nigeria, does he live there, or? So
he used to live in the UK for uni, and then he moved back to Nigeria, and we just kept in contact ever since.
That's good.
Thanks. Yeah. He's an amazing producer, and he's an amazing friend as well.
Again, it's great. Again, you've got so many creative people around you, and that's brilliant. But I feel like attracts like. Whatever you throw out to the universe, you'll have that mirrored back.
Definitely, 100%.
Even in behaviour, I feel like somehow, you know, if you're mean, you're going to get that back. Let's be honest, that type of thing.
Yeah, that's just how life works.
So what would you, have you got a favourite song when you listen to all your tracks? Or do you have, or do they have different individual meanings where
they all do? Yeah, they all do have different individual meanings. But the one that really spoke the most for me is definitely Dangerous Love. Because at the time, I really wasn't in a happy place, and I just wanted to write something down just to take it out of me, because I've been bottling it up for the longest time, and that was like my breaking point. So I had to just sit down and just chillax for a good 24 hours, which is really weird thing for me to do because I'm a busy person. I'm always about everywhere. I'm never at home. I'm always just doing things. Or even if I am at home, I'm just doing things. And that was really the first time in a good while that I just sat down and just wrote. And when I wrote something, and because I was so upset, like it just made sense when I created the song. And I think it's a lot of people's favorite as well, because it's very relatable. And it's very different as well. The way that I approached it, the way that Credo also produced it as well. I feel like it just turns you somewhere else in the project as well, which I absolutely love about the project, because it gives you different types of genres and different types of sound, and it's like a journey. So it went from like nice, like bubbly to like, you know, soul, like smooth and calm, to just full on rock, and you're like, whoa, where did
I love that though.
from?
They're like the two of my favourite genres. So I was in love with that when I was listening to it. I was like, yes, I love a good guitar riff.
Oh, that's sick. I'm glad you liked it.
Yeah, I did. I'm like, but again, that's the influences, isn't it? And people around you, and taking that for yourself, what your love, you can hear that in your music. Do you feel like you feel a bit more at peace? Was it like therapy now you're at a point now where creatively you know which avenue to go down?
Definitely. I feel like it was so important for me at the time to just listen to my gut and follow my gut and never doubt myself in whatever I'm feeling or whatever I'm thinking, and just writing music and me thinking about, okay, what can I do here? What can I change? What do I like about it? What I don't like about it? It just helped me so much. So definitely in my music career, it has just helped me to just listen to my gut, because it will never let me down. And also listen to critics as well, and see what else people can add into your creativity as well. Always open the door with open arms as well. So that's what really made me at peace.
See, you're great with words as well. I can see why you did. No, it's true, because a lot of people, they'll listen to people, but they won't actually soak it up what they're saying. And if it's a negative, what they're telling them, they'll even more push that away instead of taking it on as like a nice positive criticism.
Oh yeah, I know what you mean. I feel like criticism is so important, because that's the only way that you can grow. You can take it personally, but that's something that I wouldn't recommend, because you're not really thinking about the art anymore. You're just thinking about yourself, and your art, it's not supposed to be about yourself. It's supposed to be for other people. You're giving something away. So yeah, that's how I see it. So.
I'm laughing because you're right. That's what you're right. It's true. It's true. I was looking at your Instagram actually, and I feel a bit bad now making you play this game that we're about to play. But you were having a little bit of wine, enjoying. Was it a music video?
Course. Yes.
What was that for then? What was the music video you were creating?
Oh, it wasn't a music video. It was just more like a YouTube video.
That's
yeah.
Video. I was like, in your bedroom, okay.
In the past, I have made music videos by myself, but no, I'm really into creating YouTube videos now. I've left it for a while, but I would really like to jump back on it. And yeah, you know what? I love like a good, nice glass of wine on a Sunday evening as well. And the topic that I was talking about really deserved a glass of wine as well. And yeah, so I'm just really trying to be a lot more active on YouTube, posting a lot of more singing videos, and also just vlogs about my thoughts, what I like, what I'm doing about, what I'm going on about my day, what I'm working on and stuff. So like a bit of behind the scenes of what you expect from me in the future. So just getting everyone prepared.
Where can I find that then? Is that on your official, your normal YouTube channel?
Yeah.
What's it titled
as? My normal YouTube channel is just NYOTAA, so NYOTAA, but NYOTAA Vlogs is coming out very, very soon. So that's just NYOTAA space vlog. So yeah.
I feel like I should put like an applause for that one, do you know?
Oh, cool. Thank you. Thank you.
Stop. There we go. So have you got your glass ready for the game or not?
You know what? I haven't got, I wanted to, I don't know why I did this. So I've left, like I finished like literally my last glass of wine bottle. So because of that, I think I just got myself like a small shot of like vinegar and just wing it and let's do it. Like something more daring.
I believe you just done that to yourself.
Yeah, I know. I'm actually really like, I mean,
that's great.
It's worse than like really like small shot and vodka and stuff like that. So I was like, you know what, let me be more adventurous, let me be crazy and have vinegar.
That's amazing. Okay, yeah. So this game is called Drink or Spill. So we have 3 questions each.
Okay.
So I don't know if you want to drink 3 shots of vinegar. I'd answer it if I were you.
I'll have sips.
That's it. I'll let you off with that. A sip. Even a lick. Like don't even entertain down in that. But yeah. We'll take turns. We'll have 3 questions each. These will be kind of questions you don't really want to answer. So you'll ask not invasive but critical questions you feel other person, respondent won't answer. So here we go. So I feel like you will probably answer this one. So I'll go easy, All
right then.
I'll be nice. So on the music circuit, whilst you've been on stage, what has been your most embarrassing moment? Well, have you got one? You might not have one.
I don't think I have one yet. I think maybe like the most embarrassing moment is probably like my music has stopped playing during like me singing. So I'll be looking at the DJ.
You weren't miming. As long as you weren't miming.
No.
Imagine.
Luckily I wasn't miming. Literally. No, luckily I wasn't miming. So I just, continued singing, just made it sound like it was nothing else. And then it came back again, but obviously delayed. So I just jumped into the lyrics straight away. So, but it happened like 2-3 times. So I was just like, okay, once is okay, but this is going on for a bit too long. But, everyone still enjoyed the set. So I'm happy about that.
That's wicked then. Okay, so then last time I played this, Call Me Unique just spontaneously came up with questions. And I feel like I've got form for making people do drinking games after they've had a drink last night. So she had a good few, she said before.
Oh, that's good.
What question have you got for me? It could be anything.
So since we're kind of like an embarrassing topic, I wanted to ask, what has been your embarrassing moment at a nightclub?
At a nightclub? Oh, that's a good one. I'm trying to think. It's been do you know how long it's been since I've been to a nightclub?
I know. It's like, can you even remember?
I'm so old now. I'm like, what is the most embarrassing moment? I think on a date. I was on a date with someone and I spilled my first date with the person and I spilled the drinks all over them. Like they brought the drinks and then I just
my gosh,
like the worst impression ever. I'm sorry.
What was it? Was it like wine?
No. Oh no, they were cheap. I'm not joking. I'm not with them anymore. No.
Oh, that's all good then.
I'm joking. I'm not like that. I'm not really like that. It was a Desperado. I like that though.
Oh, okay.
The lemon in.
Yeah, I like that too.
Slime?
Oh, that's not too bad.
Slime, not lemon. What the hell am I on about? Yeah. So thank God I don't have to drink that. Right, there we go. Yeah. Right. Second question. Let me get this ready. This is when it gets a little bit more serious. Okay.
Okay, cool.
Okay, so I've nicked Call Me Unique's question on this one, so Call Me Unique, thank you so much. So on the music circuit, do you have any crushes on any particular person? And if you do have a crush, let them hear it. Or
I actually don't have a crush.
Oh no.
I know, I'm so boring. I actually don't have a crush. I don't know, maybe because I'm happily in a relationship, but I actually don't have.
And now I feel bad. Now I feel bad. Oh God.
No, it's all good.
Exclusive.
Honestly, no, I actually don't have anyone that like, I'm like, yeah, I fancy you. I actually don't.
That's good. Well, I'm not saying it's bad to have a crush, guys. I'm just saying that's good on your behalf. As you're in a relationship, I apologise.
Definitely.
Right, your turn.
That's cool.
It's
And
someone
what
pray for me.
Do you have someone that is on your DMs that has that you had like a past thing with in like in secondary school time? So has anyone popped up to you in secondary school and you're like, whoa, like I never expected you to like, you know, reply or even remember me?
Just school.
You probably had a question. Yeah.
And I can't, do you know, I never dated or liked anyone at school. I was a bit of a weird child.
Is it?
Probably college time.
College.
Do you know,
We can work college in there.
Oh God, that's not in that. I think, have I had someone from college? I don't know. And I'd rather drink.
Wait.
You will never know. No, we'll never know. I've got other DMs though. No. So my final question for you. So what's? I personally would not answer this question, but
Okay, cool.
it's completely up to you. So what has been the worst birthday present you've ever received, and who from? Oh, you're actually considering this?
I don't have actually a worst birthday present.
Oh, don't you not? Don't pretend
I actually don't. I really don't. So what we do with my family is they
You
all
appreciate
chip
all your
in
presents.
with, I actually appreciate it because it's something that actually helps us. So what they do, we all chip in that one present, and it's like a present from the family. And for the past couple of years, I've like received the bass and 2 laptops and stuff.
Oh,
And yeah,
that's
like,
good presents. That's some decent presents.
Yeah. Yeah, so I actually haven't had like a worst birthday present. I think maybe like the worst. Yeah, maybe the worst birthday present is like that 1 or 2 years I didn't receive a birthday present because no one knew what I wanted. But even that was fine because
That's
I was
normal,
a family
though, isn't it?
and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. it was
I've
just
had that. I'm
normal
like, how do you not know me? Come on, guys. Like,
literally.
Use your imagination.
Literally. But no worst birthday presents over here.
So you got great music out. Make sure you check it out, guys. 21 Unlost. And also, you're a nice person, which makes it all that better.
Oh, thank you so much. I had a lovely time with you.
Same. I've had a good laugh, and that's something I know of it. It's been a good interview with someone like yourself.
Oh,
so
that's good.
I appreciate you taking time out as well and saying yes to be on the show.
Of course, 100%. Anytime. I'd had a lovely time. Thank you so much.
So do you have any upcoming gigs or planned?
Because of the COVID, I'm really trying to focus on YouTube a lot more, but I am working on my next project, so you'll hear a lot more of that in 2021. So yeah.
Yeah, look forward. Okay, guys, it's 2021. That is her year. Have you got that?
Yes, 100%.
Everyone that said 2020 is sorry, guys.
Literally. That's like the whole world right now.
Oh no. But yeah, I want to say thank you. But yeah, enjoy the rest of your day.
Thank you. You too. Take care of yourself.
You too.